sorry I'm late. I completely forgot we had an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
God, do you even care? Whatever, you have no idea how hard it is to get here. I have to take 2 subways and then walk 10 blocks. I'm not even sure it's worth it.
Did you forget, or did you not want to come?
Why would I not want to come? I schlep over here 2 times a week, right? I must want to come, right? Why would you say that?
Well, we got into some tough stuff about your dad last time. Maybe you forgot because you didn't want to go there.
It's weird. I never thought about that. I don't know, it seems like a stretch. Anyways, I've got way too much stuff going on. School, work. School is crazy right now. I have finals and I'm studying all the time. Work is work. Okay, I had this crazy dream last night. I was a little girl and we were at the ocean, the beach, where we used to go when I was young. My dad was there, so it must have been before he and my mom divorced. And we were playing in the water. And everything was so beautiful. There was this golden light shining all around, and my mom and dad were laughing and smiling. They were happy, you know? And I was happy too. My dad was throwing me up in the air, and I was squealing. And he gave me this big hug and told me he loved me.
How did you feel in the dream?
Safe, loved.
Go on.
So I looked out into the sea, and I see this big black cloud rolling in, and it seemed to be moving slowly at first, but it kept rolling and rolling faster and faster, and I said to my parents we should go inside, there's a storm coming, but they ignored me and kept talking and laughing, and I got more and more frantic, and then angry, and I guess finally I was screaming because the thunder started booming, and I started to get really scared, and the waves started crashing around us. I kept yelling at my dad, come on, we're in danger, let's go inside. But he just wasn't listening. Didn't seem to notice the storm, and then it was on us. And all around us, and a huge wave came crashing over me and my dad, and I came up gasping for air and looking for him, but I couldn't find him. It's funny, I couldn't find my mom either, but I was so focused on looking for my dad, and I was frantic because he was just gone. Totally gone. And I started crying and looked up, and I saw someone walking along the beach towards me. And they looked familiar, but I couldn't make out who it was. And the person came closer and closer, and then I realized it was you. And you reached out your hand and pulled me out of the ocean. And then I woke up.
And how did you feel in the dream when you realized your dad had disappeared?
Desperate, empty, like I might disappear or evaporate or something. And so sad, like black hole sad. The sort of sad where you feel like you can't breathe and there's nothing left inside.
And then, at the end of the dream?
It's funny, as soon as I saw someone on the horizon, like maybe a glimmer of hope, like maybe I could go on if I just reached out to this person, if they might save me.
And when you realized it was me?
Some relief. Somehow knowing you wouldn't walk by and leave me to drown.
And when you woke up?
Still sad. Really sad. But not hopeless sad. Like, there's a sadness inside me and it's there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And this feeling like I know it's there and it's not going anywhere, but it's a part of me, so I feel like I can live with it. And like, it's not going to take over and crush me, Because that's how I felt when I first realized my dad was gone. Wow. That's how I felt when I first realized my dad was gone. Coming home and seeing my mom just crumpled on the couch reading that letter. Reading it, realizing he was gone and wasn't coming back. It was like...
A wave?
Yeah. Yeah, a wave, like a tidal wave. Like the dream.
And it is sad, unbelievably sad, that he gave up. He opted out. And you will always be sad for that. And you're right, it's part of you, but it's not the biggest part, nor the strongest. There are lots of other parts.
And the fact that you were in the dream?
Well, why do you think it's me in the dream?
Well, you're not a replacement for him.
No.
But I guess the feeling when I get here is the one that I had with him. The one I remember.
And what is that feeling?
Safe, loved even. It's probably the only place where I feel like I'm not drowning. So why would I forget an appointment?
Because I think it's hard to remember. The end result of coming here is the good feeling, a feeling of being safe, loved, like your dad made you feel. But it's hard to get to that. You have to wade through the sadness to get to it. And we don't like to do that. None of us like to do that. It hurts, and it reminds us of the pain inside. But working through it like we are is what we have to do, to remind our unconscious selves that we can get through the painful part, and there's relief on the other side of that.